Have you ever completely fallen apart? Not just felt sad, not just felt worried, but completely fallen apart, where your hands stopped working, where your mind stopped thinking, where your body simply gave up. The greatest warrior in the ancient world felt exactly that, right in the middle of the most important moment of his life. And what happened next became the foundation of 5,000 years of wisdom. To understand what happened to Arjuna, we need to understand what he was walking into: the battlefield of Kurukshetra, two of the most powerful armies ever assembled in ancient India, facing each other, ready to destroy each other completely. This was not a war between strangers. This was a war between family. The Pandavas, 5 brothers, had been cheated out of their kingdom by their own cousins, the Kauravas. Years of injustice, years of exile, years of waiting. And now, finally, the moment of reckoning had come. Arjuna was ready. He had trained his entire life for this moment. He was the greatest archer who had ever lived. Calm, focused, prepared. He asked Krishna to drive the chariot to the center of the battlefield. He wanted to see his enemy face to face. And then he looked. He saw his grandfather Bhishma, the man who had raised him, holding a sword. He saw his teacher Drona, the man who had taught him everything he knew, ready to fight. He saw his cousins, his uncles, his friends, all of them. On the other side, all of them, ready to die or ready to kill him. And something inside Arjuna broke. The Bhagavad Gita records his exact words. He said, "My limbs are failing, my mouth is parched, my body is trembling, my hair is standing on end, my bow is slipping from my hand, my skin is burning, I cannot stand, my mind is reeling, I see only evil omens." These are not the words of a coward. These are the words of a deeply human being who suddenly sees the true cost of what is about to happen. And then Arjuna said something extraordinary. He did not just say he was scared. He gave reasons, deep, thoughtful, heartfelt reasons. He said, "What is the point of winning a kingdom if everyone I love is dead? What good is victory if victory means destroying my own family? What good is a kingdom with no one to share it with?" He thought of his grandfather. He thought of his teacher. He thought of the young men on both sides who would never go home. And he said, "I would rather die unarmed on this battlefield than kill the people I love." And then he stopped talking and sat down and went silent. Here is what most people miss about this moment. Arjuna's breakdown was not a weakness. It was a breakthrough waiting to happen. The ancient teachers called this chapter Arjuna Vishad Yoga, the yoga of grief, and they called it a yoga, a path on purpose. Because grief, real grief, is not the end of something. It is the beginning. When Arjuna collapsed, he stopped pretending. He stopped being the great warrior. He stopped performing. And for the first time, he became honest. Honest about his fear, honest about his confusion, honest about not knowing what to do. And that honesty was the door through which everything changed. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "The battlefield of Kurukshetra is not somewhere in ancient India. It is inside every human heart. The war Arjuna faced is the same war you face. Every time you face a decision that tears you apart, every time you must choose between what is easy and what is right, every time you feel completely lost about what to do next, you are standing exactly where Arjuna stood. And here is what the Gita is telling you. Your breakdown is not the end. Your confusion is not weakness. Your grief is not a sign that you are broken. It is a sign that you are finally ready to receive something. Something that can only come when you stop pretending you have all the answers. In the next video, we will hear Krishna's first words to Arjuna, and they will surprise you because Krishna does not comfort Arjuna. He does not tell him everything is going to be okay. He does not tell him to stop crying. He says something far more powerful, something that cuts through 5,000 years of time and lands directly in the middle of your life.